Okay, good. It looks like I just milked nothing. I should probably not do that in town. Just like jack off in the town square. Hey, how's it going? Whoa, whoa! What the fuck is this? Got him! I've just been drifting around, being led by circumstances. No, that's not right. In Ave, you helped Bart when he needed it. I can't keep a fucking straight face, this awful writing. Drifting, kind of like me. Holy shit. Oh no! Oh. We're not quite dead yet. Don't worry though, I have a telescope equipped. The sprite tells me it's a lady, but the face tells me it's a man. Do that Dr. Girlfriend voice. Yesterday my stove caught on fire. I thought the whole house was gonna burn down. You, they're ugly, kid. Every kid is ugly.
What? These aren't special in any way. There goes the potion! Oh!
It's a perfect fit. Oh! Ooh! Well, that's gonna be a problem. 24 people have died. We might not finish the campaign now. Oops. I never equipped the chainsaw. I never equipped the chainsaw! Oh my god. I didn't stab that man with a chainsaw. I just made chainsaw noises as I hit him with an axe. Holy fuck, I'm an idiot. Oh, he'll have the key for sure. Police! Nobody move! Like I kicked his knee bone or something.
Are you blind? What in God's... I mean, better luck next time.
Armor broken, what the fuck? Just kicked that boar and my clothes exploded. Arcanum.
Damn it. Stop. You totally fucked it up.
Well, you fucked me, dog. We're not getting in now. You blew it, old man. Holy shit, you blew it. Wow, and it's just his face. Oh. No. I can't take you seriously when your planet's called Choco. Welcome to Choco, keep your nose clean. Is your planet named after candy?
Spell shit in hindsight. That went pretty good. The hell is this? It says the sacrifice of fire is the gate to ruin. Place torch if you crave the void. Okay.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
I fucked that up. A whole bunch.
Hi there, welcome back. If you remember, we were interrogating that senile woman. She didn't help too much. Well, I mean, she gave us some very odd tidbits about our backstory.
were dumped and we didn't know. But I have to go crash a convention. Might be furries, might be weebs. We'll see. Definitely people that hate robots, but I suppose in a world of augmentation, you'd have augmented weebs and furries. Is this the way out? Sure is. Oh, well, I mean, it's the way out for Augs. Ugh. Either you have a problem with that, so I can press the Q button?
Did you see the footage?
What do you think of this super soldier thing?
No comment. Did I buy the one where I can't suffocate? Lungs? I am immune to gas. I think they'll get mad when I hack this. Hi there. They'll get mad when I hack this, but I don't think they do anything besides just sit there and cower. I can't get big grabs, so we have to try and grab as much as we can. I could take a couple nukes. I have some slows too. What I could do
Masters mold the way we think.
is just clear the whole fucking thing without setting off the alarm. Beautiful.
Listen. You can no longer tell the difference between the truth and their lies.
Access granted.
Leave me alone.
It's fine. It's just some poison gas. I have special lungs. Now I'm dumb, right? And I have no room in my inventory for this shit. No, no, no. Dan convinced me to get the extra inventory, didn't he? There we go.
Please don't kill me.
Tranquilizers. I never use those. Just the rifle's too unwieldy. I would have preferred a pistol.
Please don't kill
And I would wager that you could have blocked it with these drums and walked
me.
in, but gotta put that praxis to use. You know, I don't come across a lot of poison gas. I'm surprised I don't see it more often. I think maybe if we were a fighting character, soldiers would throw gas grenades at us, but... I'm on the lookout for the gas station. I think it's on the other side, not the subway. Sell off that combat rifle. I don't know if there's any more towns after Detroit. I can't recall. I don't know if we'll have another chance to buy Praxis. I mean, we're effectively done, right? We've got the stealth maxed out. That's really the only thing we care about is a stealth character. And then I think it's just the convention center. There might be something else in Detroit we missed, but we hit the big stuff.
What'll it be?
Hello, I'd like to sell this gun I found, but I'm not so greedy as to go back and get the other ones to sell them. Didn't I buy all your shit?
See you soon.
Probably not, my friend. Probably not. Very bold storefront. Now, if I was the convention center, where would you put me in Detroit? Back this way. Coming soon to the Detroit Convention Center, William Taggart. We met him at Seraph headquarters the other day. Hello.
Jensen, you might want to get off the streets. It's not safe for anyone.
Thanks, officer.
Everything seems to be
He's a
under
little
control in the
banged
convention
up.
center.
And Taggart?
He's on stage now. His protection is deep. Only those with VIP passes can get by the guards.
We'll just stay here and make sure none of those hooligans try to sneak in the back door.
I have a VIP pass.
You can't get in unless you have a pass.
I have a pass. So it's fine. Very bold to have the convention during a riot, but I guess they might all be trapped. The riot might have started after they arrived, I can't recall. We're trying to get to room 2005. Invitation only. Fucking what a mess. Hello, sir?
This is the end for your kind, dog. This ride will...
Why would he say that? Why would he fucking say that? Does he not know I punch everybody that talks shit about odds? My god.
I know you probably don't agree with what Mr. Taggart has to say, but you can't deny that he's a powerful...
See, that fucking mellowed him out. Warping the fabric of space-time. Yes?
Jensen. Don't know how welcome...
Watch your step.
It's crazy. Don't come down here.
Bill is really changing the world for the better. Or changing it back to what it used to be. To before these people started poisoning their bodies. Or to use his words, their divine engines. Hey, are you able to get in to hear Taggart's speech?
Yeah, I'm gonna use my divine
Problem with
engines.
amputees wanting to get augmentations. Especially our soldiers. That's the least they deserve after defending our country. Like Taggart's patient, Ezekiel.
Right. And what happened to Ezekiel? He got himself a new limb that sent him into a spiral of despair because of the drugs. Essentially, what Bill Taggart is asking is...
Ladies?
Subscribe to Taggart's Neanderthal.
You're not actually going to hear that guy's speech, are you?
Are you for or against human enhancement? I just can't subscribe to Taggart's
For
Neanderthal opinions.
William Taggart.
He thinks human development.
Already started. Look outside. In our street.
I don't know how it happened. 1 second it was a piece of...
And I don't blame them. I blame
You don't have to get uppity.
Sorry, but I need to finish this discussion.
You don't have to get uppity. Just because I don't agree with you, miss.
I'm not getting hot. It just frustrates me how something so
Cost letter supposed.
Yeah. Backstage area is completely blocked off.
Fellas?
Got a pass?
I do have a pass.
The press conference is still going on. Yeah. Backstage area is completely blocked off.
I hope you're just here to listen. Although Mr. Taggart is done with his speech already.
Okay. Maybe I have to have like a poetry duel with him on camera.
Human evolution is a fantasy, but that is exactly
Yeah, I do.
what
It's already
I
kicked
am
on
telling
the
you.
social odd.
The world.
Where's your sidekick, Taggart? 6 months ago, Seraph Industries was attacked by mercenaries whose objective was to cripple our research. But I've learned the attack was just a smokescreen. Megan Reed's team was kidnapped, and Isaiah Sandoval, your personal aide, was involved.
That is ridiculous. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for Mr. Jensen's intrusion, and I assure you that these accusations are without basis.
Are they?
This is Sandoval. Why are you calling me here?
There's been a change of plans. Seraph's team must not make it to the hearing.
But that's too soon. If you want me to remove the GPLs, I'll need a full operating suite. Does the facility have one?
That's your man, Taggart. Talking about removing implanted GPL devices so that the people who took Seraph scientists could cover it up.
I see what's going on here. Seraph Industries has received 2 black eyes in the last few days. The first, due to the shocking news coming out of Montreal that biotech companies are secretly participating in unethical super soldier experiments. And the second, as a result of their violent escalation of today's peaceful protest. David Seraph and his corporate bedfellows are desperate and in imminent danger of losing the regulation vote, so this man has been sent here to attack my reputation.
I'm right here, Taggart. Look at me. I admit, I wouldn't feel bad if your
he's an alpha.
reputation was damaged in front of the press, since you've been doing the same to my colleagues for years. But that's not why I'm here. Seraph scientists are alive, and it's time for the truth to come out.
The truth, Mr. Jensen, is that this recording of yours proves nothing. It could have been made by anyone in the world with a grudge against Humanity Front, and you are our prime suspect.
I think he's an alpha. But no, these don't coincide with the personality type. He's very adept at learning about people and understanding them. If he's denied information, he has nothing to exploit. We'll try to sway an audience onto his side in order to win a debate. His accusations must be confronted directly to show him no weakness, and then redirect would benefit him, so I want to discredit him. No, I would confront him. Must be confronted directly. Powie.
You're right, it's not enough to get a conviction. But it's enough for a search warrant. That's all I want, Taggart. Why are you standing in the way?
I'm not. I'm trying to protect... Look, Mr. Jensen.
There we go.
My heart goes out to you. Perhaps it's best that you came to me rather than bringing this recording to the police. You need it to be some kind of proof because you're still suffering. You're trying to find someone else to blame for the emotional trauma you experienced when you woke up from that surgery and discovered you were no longer quite human.
I mean, you would just confront him again? No, wait. I've gotten past it. He would argue that I didn't get past it. I'm gonna go redirect here. No. I'd admit it, so he has nothing to work with. His accusations must be confronted directly to show him no weakness. But I mean, like, would you just spam confront? I'm gonna risk it.
Mr. Jensen?
Just a second, Taggart.
The reason I'm obsessed with the past, Taggart, is that there are still 5 people missing and their attackers haven't paid for what they did. Your refusal to help me is getting in the way of justice.
Well, of course, justice is very important to me, naturally. What I question is whether or not you're on the right path to find it.
Might have goofed.
If you could see your situation clearly, you would realize you're being driven by your losses. Your actions are motivated by an attempt to regain a sense of control at my expense. You're turning me into your enemy when I'm not.
Here we go. He's definitely an alpha.
I have an idea, Taggart. Why don't I give my recording to that reporter down there? He has a machine that can prove it's real right now, once and for all. Of course, when he says it's genuine, I guess it'll be top news story for the next few weeks, and you can kiss your vote goodbye. On the other hand, if you talk to me backstage, I can hold on to this recording, and you can keep the benefit of the doubt for a little while longer.
Very adroit, Mr. Jensen. Nicely played. I see you have me over a barrel. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize, but I'm going to have to beg your indulgence for a few moments more. If you will all please remain patient, I will return as soon as I can. Thank you. Mr. Jensen, I'll see you backstage.
There we go. Pheromones, you've done it again. I mean, people don't like to give Adam Jensen what he wants, but he smells good. It's a good smell.
Just stay away from Mr. Taggart, and everything will be fine.
Toronto, Mumbai, and Rio de Janeiro all report violent clashes taking place outside the doors
Is this
of such
treasure or is
well-known
this just a book?
biotechnology firms as Kusanagi, Isolay,
Vagus
and
nerve
Ceres.
stimulate. You know what? I fucking hate reading with Eliza
The footage
Cassan
sparking the
talking in my
riots
ear.
appears
Can
to
you turn this off? Holy shit, you can. I'll turn it back on when I'm done, fellas. Vagus nerve stimulators repurposing the technology from a lecture given by Hugh Darrow at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology 2011. We're all familiar with vagus nerve stimulator devices and their use in the treatment of partial epilepsy. This year, the patent lockout ends on this technology, and as such, we're at a point where the introduction of generic vagus nerve stimulator systems is a viable possibility. The vagus nerve can be stimulated artificially to modulate neuroplasticity in the brain without the need for invasive surgery. Correctly controlled, governance of neurotransmitter release in brain tissues is simply a matter of degree. Recently, we've come to understand that with neuromodulation of the immune system through the release of neurotransmitters in the brain, we can decrease systemic inflammation, speed healing, and in fact, control the cycles of immune function. This has led to an increase in our understanding of thinking of the immune system as a rechargeable battery. Interesting. Thank you for your time, fellas. A little crowded, but I guess this is like your dressing room.
Mr. Jensen, I appreciate you allowing me to deal with this in a more discreet manner.
Save it, Taggart. You've wasted enough of my time as it is. Now, where's Sandoval?
He has an apartment he uses when in this city, on Grand River Road. He mentioned he was feeling very run down, so I can only assume he went there.
I see.
He's not an evil man, Mr. Jensen. If he's done what you say, it's only because of his brother, Ezekiel. A man you might know better as
Zeke Sanders.
Sanders? The man who attacked Sarah's manufacturing plant?
I knew nothing about it until after it was over, and then I tried. I tried to convince Isaiah not to follow in his footsteps.
Good job.
Mr. Jensen, please. Isaiah has done so much for so many needy people, people suffering from implant rejection. Promise me you will deal with him fairly.
That all depends on Isaiah.
I understand, but please try.
So that's why he was talking about his brother.
Is now firmly in the United Nations Court. This is Eliza Kassan reporting to you live.
I don't think I want to leave that way and get in trouble.
Rioters took to the streets in several cities this evening.
Let's keep that blackmail between you and me, eh? World press? Oh, sorry, that's the way down over here.
I'm here to stand up for my right to choose. When Hugh Darrow discovered the secret of augmentation,
Definitely a lot less
Come on,
hullabaloo with
come
the
on.
stealth and the hello.
Jensen? I almost didn't recognize you. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, what are the chances? Do you remember me? I was a rookie when you still rolled in SWAT.
What a
Nikki.
conversation.
Of course I remember you. How you been? The brass got you on ride control too?
Yeah, I am. Or I was until... Damn it. Look, something big is going down, and I'm kind of freaking out here. You remember that MCBer, Jacob White? You busted him a couple of times.
Yeah, I remember him. Assault and possession. He's still running rackets?
No, I mean, yeah, shit, I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter, because he's moved on to bigger things.
Nikki, slow down.
Listen, hear me out. I just got word he has his hands on some real military-grade explosives. The prick's got a fucking bomb, Adam. And you know how much he hates the PD. He's going to hit us while we have our pants down with the riots. You gotta help us out here.
Nikki, I'm kind of busy. If he's got a bomb, just call it in and follow procedure.
What do you think I've been doing? I've been on the horn all night, and my CO already sent a patrol over to Jacob's house. We've got a warrant, so they searched the place, but nothing came up, not even Jacob. Now they're saying my CI is probably full of shit and just fucking with me. Bullshit! Jacob's using the riots as cover, and he's going to hit us, and hit us hard. Adam, I need you to trust me on this. You gotta help me find Jacob.
So why is it nobody trusts your source?
He used to run with White's old crew, but he's a 3-strike pert facing a dime on some damn parole violation. He's trying to cop a deal, so nobody trusts him. Thing is, I know he's reliable. He hasn't bullshitted me yet, and I don't think he's doing it now.
How did White even manage to get his hands on explosives?
My source says he got the bomb materials from some government stash out in Highland Park. It's all I know so far. But it all fits. He was last seen ranting at a rally about shattering the foundation of the hypocrisy or some bullshit like that. You know, quoting Che Guevara and talking about violent revolution.
Did he have the shirt too?
What? Anyway, he practically named the date and time of this reckoning. And it's tonight. It has to be.
Did he have the shirt? Details?
What is it exactly that you need me to do?
You mean you'll help me out? Really?
I didn't say that. Assuming I did agree to help, what would you need me to do exactly?
Oh. Well, based on Jacob's history and his new political agenda, I can almost guarantee he's going after cops. I've warned everyone working street detail and anyone else who'd listen to keep an eye out. But with half the force tied up with the protests and rioting, I can't get the manpower for a proper search. I need you to check a few spots my CI thinks Jacob could be at, and take care of the threat if you can. Even if you find nothing, great. It put my mind at ease, at least.
Sure.
Fine, I'll help. Let's go over what we know. Just the facts.
What we know? Just the facts? What we know is he's certified batshit crazy, hates cops, quotes Che Guevara, and got his hands on military-grade explosives. What more do you need to know? Oh, Christ, man. I've got nobody to help me, and I can't even breathe. How am I supposed to find this guy? The bomb could be right under us, right now!
What is he, though? I think he's an Omega.
Nikki, you're a cop. Act like it. How are you gonna earn your stripes if you shit yourself under pressure like some wet behind the ears rookie at the academy?
Fuck. You're right. Damn it. I'm sorry. I lost my head. I'm still in the game, Adam. It won't happen again. You can trust me on this.
Just focus, okay? We know that White hates cops, so his first target is probably gonna be the precinct or somewhere nearby. Make sense?
Yeah, and he wouldn't risk hanging around the bank or transit station. They've got those security cameras with facial recognition software. And the precinct is shut down thanks to the internal affairs investigation. That leaves the precinct alleys and sewers as the most probable places to find White. I'm going to get on the horn and update my CO. Can you check those two locations? And Jensen, be careful. White may have left booby traps lying around. He's like that, now that I think about it.
No problem. Anything else you can give me?
I don't know. You remember what White looks like, right? Tall, Caucasian, skinhead? He's not the quietest guy, so you'll probably hear him before you see him.
Yeah, a real philosopher king. I remember.
Yeah, so if you just keep your eyes and ears open, I'm sure you'll find him. Also, I heard he's had some major augmentation work done. I'd be extra careful around him. I think the White we used to know has been replaced with something much worse.
Got it.
I know it's a long shot, but I'm hoping we get backup to expand the search. In the meantime, we can check those areas, and who knows, maybe we'll catch a break. Oh, and Jensen, please don't turn him into a martyr. I'd prefer him breathing.
I got the stun gun. How do I get out of here? I got the stun gun. What? Let me through. That sounded like a camera. Did someone take my picture like Shadowrun? Wow, George Washington!
What a scene.
We're getting the sewers. And the owls. What a weird curve. Angle parking, perhaps? Internal Affairs investigation. Probably because of how the corpse was handled. Fellas?
Hey, anybody ever tell you it's rude to...
Online interactive streaming. We'll stream you through and answer your questions as best we can. But don't get your panties in a bunch if you get hung up on. We detect even the slightest
Oops. Okay, for a second I thought it said completionist because he killed himself with his own landmines, but completionist because I got to that step. So he's down here somewhere. Bunch of landmines. We'll just turn invisible, shoot him with the stun gun. Bob's your uncle. Actually, I'm adopted. I don't know who my uncle is. Interesting that the utility stuff is not at ground level.
It's just embarrassing, really. Like anyone can be.
by online interactive streaming. We'll stream you through and answer your questions as best we can. But don't get your panties in a bunch if you get hung up on. We detect even the slightest
I don't actually want to take the mines because they're kind of big and money's not too handy, but I don't want to blow myself up and give up the game. Bad news, me! Fucking let go of control. I need to see if it's a toggle. It's kind of obnoxious to hold the slow lock the whole time. My money's on caps lock, but check the settings. Okay, it is caps lock, thank God. Yeah, W in control. It's an awkward pose. I like that nobody has to deactivate this safety measure that makes the mine beep and glow red. Makes it incredibly difficult to sneak up on. I can't remember if invisibility works on turrets or not. That guy went hostile right away. Those turrets don't fuck around. Update bad grab. What? That's weird. Whoa! Shh, keep it down, Barrel. I can't turn off turrets, can I? Jay White, apparently he uses the same username he was given in high school. I can get big red here. Easy peasy.
Access granted.
Who's there?
Couldn't wait your fucking turn, I see. Let's see if I can if I can just stealth past the turret and sucker punch him, we're done. I fucking hate people sticking their nose in my business when I hack with their computers. I hate it. shit. I also have to disable his bomb. Try EMP. Uh-oh. I can get to the core on this one too.
Access granted.
Bomb is off. I don't know if we got a ghost on that one. Go tell the cop. I think this one goes inside the police station though, because he's trying to blow up the police station. Yeah. Uh-oh.
Access granted.
UNATCO. Good track. All seems to give me a bit of trouble when I come from the one side. Well, bomb defused. Now we just have to go investigate Sandoval's apartment, which, because Ezekiel's alive, that might pay dividends here. Detroit Opera House. I was about to say, I'm not sure if that's an opera or like some weird limb clinic advertisement. It's an opera. There's a lot of booze in that place. I guess it could specifically be a beer store and not just a corner store. Good news, my dude.
I really appreciate you helping us out, Adam, but we're running out of time. We gotta find White before he blows something up.
I got him.
We're in the clear. I left White unconscious in the sewers under the precinct.
Thank God. The chief finally took me seriously and is sending some men to help out. We'll take it from here.
Great. Anything else?
Oh, and it isn't much, but take this. The cops have a Deadpool going. I don't like it, but you take down a cop killer and you get a bounty, that sort of thing. I usually reserve this to pay off our CIs, but I think you earned it. I threw in a little something extra for bringing him in alive. It's good to know you're still one of the good guys, Jensen.
By the way, Nikki, White's bomb wasn't even explosive. It was a gas bomb. I managed to disable it, but you might want to get a disposal team down there to do a proper sweep and clean.
Ah, shit! I totally forgot about that. I'll get EOD on it right away. Last thing we need are more casualties. Man, I'm sure glad I bumped into you tonight. You're gonna have to let me buy you a pint down at Maggie's sometime. If I hang around you long enough, maybe some of that famous Jensen swagger will rub off on me.
Yeah, we'll do that sometime. Take care of yourself, Nikki.
Nora 92 to Central.
Some of that famous Jensen swagger as I rigidly animate my jaw in response to you. $1,000. I saved the fucking police station from getting gassed. $1,000 is all I get. Ridiculous.
There's a riot going on not far from here, in front of Seraph Plaza.
Hey, homies.
Get away, man. I don't want anyone seeing me talk to an op. Not tonight.
Bad news. I pressed F5. Attitude needs a little work. And you? We'll just play it safe. We'll just play it safe. Goodbye.
I'd seen the footage, but that shit could be doctored easily. These people are probably freaking out.
You've got no right!
It's near my apartment.
Come on, brother, let me go. There ain't no reason to take a seat.
What are you doing out here anyway?
You sure you closed the door?
Yeah. Of course I did. What do you think I am? An idiot?
You're not gonna make me answer that, are you?
Someone over there.
Seraph security. Zeke? I wonder if that's scripted or if the Praxis was booby-trapped. I mean, yeah, why would he have a Praxis kit on him? That's a good point, my brain. Zeke, it's me, Adam Jensen.
You blew it, man! Hold it!
Not even an You know what? He was hostile. We can probably do that sneaky. Get to Sandoval without any trouble. We don't want to kill either of them. As a sort of gentleman's agreement we made with Tag.
Chicken shit bastard!
I fucking hate blind firing that thing. And we can't stealth, because if you shoot stealth, he sees it. Could blind fire tranquilizer dart, that might be a better... Especially with the stabilizer. God damn it, Jensen. He's a policeman. He went to gun shooting school. Well, at least suspect beating school. He's pretty close. Okay, I fucking saw that thing. That thing came at a fucking 45-degree angle. I might just wait. He might just walk out and I'll press Q. Do it the lazy way. I don't shoot my gun a lot on this guy, that's for sure. How anticlimactic. Hello, brother. I've had the old safe replaced. It was of poor design, and I didn't trust it, especially in this area. The new one's code is 5463. Don't be greedy, I say. I need to see if this is actually a trick. Yes, it is. Interesting little pressure plate. That is disabled when I deal with Zeke. This kitchen's a lot more compact. Kind of looks like something from a hotel setup. Toaster. I mean, it gives you more room. You can have like an office in here if you really wanted to. I would assume the brother's hiding. Or this goes somewhere. Five, 4, 6, 3. I am in. Let's be honest, this is all shit. Bathroom police. Oh, this room's clear. A sneaking around wall. That's probably for sneaking in, not sneaking out. Oh. This isn't
Richard,
how apartment
looks like
buildings
Sandoval's
work.
got a secret bunker. I'm gonna flush him out.
Let's hope he's still there.
I heard that. Stop messing around.
I shot you in the fucking dingling. Go down. Got you right in your humanity first, dick. What the fuck?
Gotta stay focused. Something ain't right. Looks like I knew someone was here.
He was really not into it. I knew someone was here. He didn't sell me on being a, I don't know, robot KKK member. Except they hate robots. I could probably just get on that shit, can't I? Just flip-flop on over.
Why do we always get assigned to the shittiest spots?
Yeah, why would anyone come down here?
I think they're afraid someone's gonna try to sneak a bomb into the Doc's locker.
I'd be more worried about what's in the Doc's head than what's in his locker.
Son of a bitch! We need help here!
Oh, I didn't mean to take all. Probably could have snuck right by those guys. Man, this place just keeps fucking going. I'm a little dart happy, but I see. Oh, fucking, you did not need to slow fall that, my man. Got a little dart happy, but I seem to be vindicated based on how many darts they're handing out. But there's no. For how situational the stun gun is, it's like very shit accuracy, can't blind fire it. You don't find a lot of darts. He was looking at me. Classic mistake. I have a severe praxis, but what to spend it on? I think really just batteries or recharge at this point. There's nothing else I need. He twitched. Nighty night, sweet prince.
If Sandoval doesn't come out of there in a few minutes, I'm going in.
No, you're not.
How?
He's on the edge. There's no telling what he'll do.
More of a reason to go in there and talk to him.
Hell no. Call the boys!
Oh. I can probably walk right by these guys if none of them are looking at me. Especially with invis. I probably just stop shooting. I have a bit of a shortage of granola bars if I overstealth with eating granola, but...
Did you hit?
I meant to slow walk, and instead I fast walked. He just ran at that guy. Secret police, don't move. I'm not police. I'm a Seraph. Seraph Security Services. The SS? Oh no.
If Sandoval doesn't come out of there in a few minutes, I'm going in.
No, you're not. He's on the edge. There's no telling what he'll do.
More of a reason to go in there and talk to him.
Hell no. I don't want to walk in on him. He might get...
You son of a bitch!
Moving in. I see you.
You don't want to walk in on him. He could be jacking off in there. Another reason to load up on batteries is I don't think the jar of protein powder is beneficial.
He's on the edge. There's no telling what he'll do.
Shit, I was hoping that guy was walking, but he stops and looks right at the fucking water. I don't think I can see through walls, which would allow me to see him. Do I want to buy? I don't know. See through walls takes energy.
If Sandoval doesn't come out of...
Just in case you guys didn't know, if Sandoval doesn't come out of there, he's going in. I have 3 pracs.
Few minutes, I'm going in.
No, you're not. He's on the edge. There's no telling what he'll do.
More of a reason to go in there and talk to him.
Hell no. I don't want to walk in on him. He might get scared and start popping off shots. Just let him sort out this mess by himself.
That's a handy one, but...
Get it, you son of a bitch!
Son of a... They're just both looking... Fuck this, I'll just stealth. Fuck this.
If Sandoval doesn't come out of there in a few minutes, I'm going in.
No, you're not. He's on the edge. There's no telling what he'll do.
No one here. What was that? You son of a
Oh
bitch!
my.
Better get some backup.
Should have known. Should have known. Turned on the fucking bat signal because I'm using a computer. And it's not a mechanical keyboard, so I don't know how I'm making so much noise. Ooh, that might be the password. Here's the code to disable the grid, 8218. Thank you. Some mine-related fun.
And this is why I urge every member of my staff, every man and woman dedicated to the true mission of the Humanity Front, to do the same. I say yes. If you're watching this, I beg you, do not allow misplaced anger to destroy everything we have struggled to achieve.
It's over. He knows I can't come back from that.
Everybody knows, Sandoval. You can't hide from what you've done.
What I've done, Mr. Jensen. I spent years patching people back together from augmentation botch jobs and systemic organ rejection brought on by implants. And now, because of Bill's betrayal, I'll never practice medicine again.
You probably
You really want to help
medicine in
someone?
China.
Tell me where Sarif's scientists are.
I wish I could, Mr. Jensen. But my involvement ended right after I failed to remove their GPLs.
Failed?
You failed?
Turns out, my surgical skills weren't good enough to bypass David Sarif's insurance policy. So for all I know, those little implants are broadcasting right now. On a frequency so low your network specialist wouldn't think to look for it.
You changed the frequencies.
You have your answers, Mr. Jensen. And I've lost all of mine. The courts may think I have much to atone for, but my court will be a higher one.
Maybe I can use my pheromones. Oh yeah.
How about I take that gun with me when I go?
You got everything you came for. Please, just leave.
Believe it or not, I'd rather you didn't kill yourself.
That's because you have no idea what tortures I've endured. The guilt, the shame. I was told the scientists would be used to find a peaceful solution to the augmentation crisis. Instead, I was involved in kidnapping and murder. My life ended that night. It's time for me to go.
Think about it. Are you really in such a hurry to face that higher court of yours?
At least there are no lies before God. Did you see that abominable press conference? William Taggart all but accused me of terrorism. He claimed that all the violence committed in the name of our cause was the result of my influence.
So stay alive long enough to tell him your side of the story.
He already knows it isn't true. I trusted that man. For years I gave him loyal service, and he betrayed me. He sacrificed my freedom and good name to save the reputation of his organization. It's no use fighting him. He'll just spin it again. At least if I die, he'll never be able to use me again.
I have to elevate him. Let's inspire him. You don't want to gloom him up. He can easily fall into a gloom state. We don't want that. Inspire.
So tell your side of the story to the press. Swear at your trial that you're a better person than him. You want a peaceful solution to the augmentation crisis? Every camera in the country is going to be pointed at you. Use it to make a case. Convince people.
Bill Taggart already controls public opinion. You can try to lift my spirit all you want, Mr. Jensen, but the facts don't change.
Oh no.
Medicine was not enough for me. And neither was Humanity Front, because I still saw people suffering every day. I knew it was insane to go along with the kidnapping plan. I knew it! But I had to do something. Others may be able to live their lives indifferent to the human misery around them, but I simply cannot.
Tough love.
So you've had a couple of setbacks. Your reputation is shot and you're going to jail. Fine. Killing yourself is not the way to find redemption. At least behind bars, you still have a chance to help people. You're smart, healthy, and educated. You know that.
I refuse to accept that my salvation will be found in an institution designed to create misery and perpetuate suffering. I'd rather die.
Pritchard, get this.
Oh.
The GPLs are still transmitting. Sandoval switched them to a lower frequency.
But they could be broadcasting anywhere in the world.
That love was a little too tough. Oops. I missed out on an opportunity to make him smell me. I'm not sure if there was one there.
And this is why I urge...
Skip.
How about I take that gun with me when I go?
You got everything you came for. Please, just leave.
No. I don't know if there's
Believe
a way
it
to
or
skip
not,
these.
I'd rather you didn't kill yourself.
That's because you have no idea what tortures I've endured.
Oh, no.
The guilt, the shame. I was told the scientists would be used to find a peaceful solution to the augmentation crisis. Instead, I was involved in kidnapping and murder. My life ended that night. It's time for me to go.
Think about it. Are you really in such a hurry to face that higher court of yours?
At least there are no lies before God. Did you see that abominable press conference? William Taggart all but accused me of terrorism. He claimed that all the violence committed in the name of our cause was the result of my influence.
So stay alive long enough to tell him your side of the story.
He already knows it isn't true. I trusted that man. For years I gave him loyal service, and he betrayed me. He sacrificed my freedom and good name to save the reputation of his organization. It's no use fighting him. He'll just spin it again. At least if I die, he'll never be able to use me again.
We'll empathize. We're going to empathize with the man.
Look, I understand your situation better than you think. I quit the force because I couldn't stand what the people in charge were doing to it. But they went to the press and told them I'd been the problem the whole time. Power always sacrifices its subordinates to save itself. But you have my word. You can get through this.
I appreciate your faith in me, Mr. Jensen. And remembering that others have gone through similar events can be helpful. But is it enough? It wasn't enough to be a doctor. Or to attack the infection at its source with Humanity Front. I had to try harder to help people, and I pushed too far. What else could I have done? How do people live in a world surrounded by human misery every day? Or am I the only person who feels this way?
You've got to be kidding me. You can do anything you put your mind to. You've earned yourself a doctorate. You became second in command to one of the most powerful men in the country. And you still kept trying harder. You've got more spirit than most people who think they're successful.
Spirit isn't the same as strength, Mr. Jensen. For it to work, it needs to be pushed in the proper direction. How did it come to this? People died in that kidnapping, and I helped plan it. I might as well have killed those people myself. I can no longer look my wife in the eyes, and she's the person I love and trust more than anyone in this world. There's simply no place for me among humanity anymore.
Uh-oh. We'll hit him with a tough love.
You keep throwing out excuses for why killing yourself is the right thing to do, but the truth is you're lazy and scared and you want the easy way out. At least be honest with yourself. All the reasons you've given so far are nothing but bullshit. You and I both know suicide is a coward's act.
Yes, you smug bastard. I admit it. I'm a coward. I want an end to the torments I've been living with these last few months. And if you think you could do any better, think again. Here, take the gun. I may still be a coward tomorrow, but I'll be damned if I'm going to prove it in front of you today.
Pritchard,
mission
get this.
accomplished.
The GPLs are still transmitting. Sandoval switched them to a lower frequency.
But they could be broadcasting.
I better take that so he doesn't lose it.
Anywhere in the world. I don't have the type of equipment we'll need to find them.
It's our only lead, Pritchard. You have to do something.
I know. Listen, the riot's still blocking the street entrance. Head back to your apartment and Malik will fly you over. Maybe by the time you get here, I'll have figured out something.
What a mess. Why would you keep the boxes?
Augmented super soldiers. Just minutes
Yeah,
ago,
yeah.
Zhao Yunru
Dermal modification. Darrow Industries Developmental Study 2019.
commented on the images.
I want
The
world
approach
to
that...
know
Nope, sorry, hang on, Sandoval.
how
Sorry, I'll read it and then I'll go. The approach that Taiyang Medical, Isolate, and all the others are using is crude and unsophisticated. What we're discussing here is a method by which the skin of a human being can be altered to resemble organic body armor. That's not to say like the hide of a rhinoceros, despite whatever the advertising campaigns might say. The process is simple in logistical terms, although to the implantee it's lengthy and I would warrant quite painful. But in the end, no more demanding than the work of a cosmetic surgeon upon a vain patient craving good looks. A mesh of thin layered material is implanted directly below the epidermis. The armor, per se, is covered in a G-loop coating that bonds directly to tissue without rejection. And once the skin is allowed to heal, it becomes a seamless part of the body. Under a point of impact, the implantee's skin will still break and suffer bleeding lesions, but the new armor layer beneath, a sandwich of carbon nanotubes floating in sheer thickening gel, will absorb most of the impact, preventing, as it were, all but the most terminal penetration trauma. Alright, thanks for your time. Should have came in this way. That's what I say every time we beat a section. This way was way easier to go through. Oh, that's why. There was a pesky gate in the way. It's gotta be one, yeah, or you'd be stuck.
Access granted.
Thank you, door. Sorry, I meant to holster my gun. Sorry. This happens sometimes. Little robo twitch. So before I get back on that hell, this is a pretty dangerous part of town I'm cutting through. Before I get on that twirly bird with Malik, I'm gonna step away and top my drink up here, fellas. This guy just jogging?
Wow, the whole city's going nuts.
So we'll be back in just a moment here. Oh no. Oh nope, sorry. You guys are fine. I knocked him the fuck out. I remember that now.
Detroit, Toronto, Mumbai, and Rio de Janeiro all report violent clashes taking place outside the doors of such well-known biotechnology firms as Kusanagi, Isole, and Seraph Industries. The footage sparking the riots appears to show scientists performing crude, torture-like experiments on teams of augmented super soldiers. Just minutes ago, Zhao Yunru, CEO of the Taiyong Medical Corporation, commented on the images.
I want the world to know that we at Taiyong Medical have not and never will condone these experiments. This company prides itself on maintaining a safe environment and an ethical approach to research at all times. We invite critics and members of the UN to tour our facilities
Actually,
firsthand.
right up to the roof.
They will find nothing but order, progress, and moral responsibility.
Looks as if the ball is now firmly in the United Nations court.
I just took it so Sandoval wouldn't shoot himself the next day, because clearly that's the only gun he'll ever get his hands on. The Typhoon button's turned off. I'm just not allowed to use the Typhoon in my own apartment building. Did I end up spending that praxis? I didn't, because we reloaded it. Tell you what we'll do, we're just going to go all in on the battery. So that part of us is maxed out. We've been doing just fine without having Fortify maxed out. Analyze is worthless. We don't bother with turrets and robots. I can breathe poison. I can sprint for longer. Who gives a shit? Yeah, I mean, it's dealer's choice if we ever find more praxis, but as far as being our stealthy character, we're good to go on upgrades. What in the world? How much energy am I getting? Or it might just be because I just bought those. Yeah, I just bought those, so they came filled. Okay. Hello.
No problems, Mr. Jensen. We've got everything under control.
It's a very nice helipad. They must have put me in a very nice apartment building. I suppose I'm doing rather well. I'm the security head for a multinational biotech corporation. Was there anything? Meet Malik. Sandoval didn't remove Megan's GPL and then he switched to a low frequency. I may be able to find her if I get to HQ, but riders are still blocking the street, so we have to land on it. Okay.
Nice detective work, Jensen. You ready to return to HQ?
I sure am, talking helicopter. Unfinished side quests will be canceled. I've already done.
Yeah. Let's hope Pritchard's found that frequency.
You said it.
I am running really low on granola, though. I'm not sure she turned out of the way in time. I think I just flew into that building. Not a good pilot.
Hey, I got a message for you, Jensen. From Pritchard. He says he's not in the office.
Great. So what exactly am I supposed to do?
I don't know. He said you should check in with the boss.
Even if it was true that we were breeding a bunch of augmented soldiers and training them, what do they think stopping us from going home and throwing a bunch of rocks is gonna do?
Well, I guess they want the UN to see how mad they are, so the delegates will do something about it.
And we're just workers anyway. Whether the footage is real or fabricated.
I'm sorry, the software suite for this elevator is called ElevatorSoft. Hello?
Seraph?
David's just stepped out for a moment, Mr. Jensen. But do come in. I've been hoping to meet you.
Mr. Darrow. I'm surprised you even know who I am.
David speaks very highly of you. He says that when it comes to detective work, you are like a dog with a bone. Have you found your scientist yet?
What else did David tell you?
Over the years, plenty. But today I'm here as a friend and fellow scientist. Things are getting quite turbulent out there, wouldn't you agree? So many people drunk on revolution. The United Nations being urged to intervene. And all because of the technology I created.
Things have come a long way since then.
Haven't they? And now my old friend David wants me to lead us to the Promised Land. He's asked me to invite members of the UN to Panchaea, to convince them we don't need industry regulation.
Your geoengineering project in the Arctic Ocean.
The installation couldn't have been built without the assistance of augmented workers. And when it's finished, my little hole in the ocean is going to stop global warming. A lovely photo op, wouldn't you say?
If it works.
You mean, if it doesn't kill us all?
Adam? You're back. Can I speak to you outside?
Yeah, that's
Get
not
to
weird.
the helipad, son. You're going back to Hengsha Island. Frank tracked down one of the GPLs.
Only one? Is it?
Sevchenko's. But Adam, we had to call in a favor of the DOD to do it.
Meaning, the conspirators probably know I'm coming.
My coat's way nicer than that.
You're Adam Jensen, right? The security chief here? Your men did a good job securing this building when the riot broke out. If anyone would have been able to breach the front door, we would have had to deal with them harshly, if you know what I mean. If anyone would have been able to breach the front door, we would have had to deal with them harshly, if you know what I mean.
Well, you know, just press Q. If you have the upgrade, you can get 2 at a time. You guys have granola bars? Man, did Athena never close the door? I came in here days ago. Also, holy fuck, that's decadent. The urinals are in another section. My god, I guess this guy is a billionaire. But holy shit. Urinals are off in their own little section.
Boss said we're heading back to Hengsha?
Pritchard tracks Sevchenko's GPL signal. If he's alive, there's a chance the rest of them are too.
That's a pretty big leap, Jensen.
We've been making big leaps for a while now.
Whatever you say. You ready to get going?
I am ready to roll.
No time like the present. Let's get going.
Then hop in.
I didn't see they had street access over there at the gate. I guess I never really explored the helipad.
Bad news, Spy Boy.
Spy boy.
Hangshot Traffic Control just revoked our clearance. We're being rerouted to another part of the city.
I don't like that. I suppose you can't just ignore them.
Yeah, right. Chinese government. I've got to comply. Bravo Echo Echo 008, proceeding to designated coordinates. What the hell?
We've got a sandlock on our tail.
Jensen, all systems are down. Hang on, we're going in hard. Jump, Jensen!
Malik, we've got company.
I know, but the bird took some damage. Gonna need to patch it up before I can go.
I'll stay and cover you.
Negative. You need to get away from here and find Dr. Savchenko. I'll be fine.
You'll be a sitting duck.
Maybe, maybe not. But this is your best chance to slip by them unnoticed, and you know it. So get out of here, Jensen.
Hang on, Malik. I got your back. Maybe not. Maybe not with a tranquilizer gun.
Hey, Jensen.
Malik? Malik, you hurt?
Just a scratch, spy boy. But I think... I think you're on your own now.
You can save her. I know you can save her, but I think it's really hard on a stealth character.
Rita.
Give them hell for
Nah, they got her. How would you do that on a stealth character? I'm gonna have to go through all my protein, because it's like you just have to run at him and then, I mean, I could... Oh my god! We're not the autosave, not the quick save. Yeah, I think maybe... I have a feeling if I let them know I'm there, they'll start shooting at me. They have to not shoot the I don't even know what it is, the VTOL craft. They shoot it too much, they'll kill Malik.
Malik, we've got company.
I know, but the bird took some damage. Gonna need to patch it up before I can go.
I'll stay and cover you.
Negative. You need to get away from here and find Dr. Savchenko. I'll be fine.
You'll be a sitting duck.
Maybe, maybe not. But this is your best chance to slip by them unnoticed, and you know it. So get out of here, Jensen.
That's way too many. This is gonna be tricky. I mean, you can leave her to die, but we've pressed F8 this many times. Might as well. I don't know. I don't know if I have the parts. Do I have any gassies? God damn it! I keep trying to press F8 when it's the autosave. I could try to throw a gas grenade.
Malik, we've got...
I have... Ooh. No, I don't think concussion grenades actually knock him out, though, does it? I got some peps.
Company.
I know, but the bird took some damage. Gonna need to patch it up before I can go.
I'll stay and cover you.
Negative. You need to get away from here and find Dr. Savchenko.
I don't know why I thought that was gonna fucking work out. Don't shoot the armored helicopter, guys. Shoot me, regular human. My duster's not as bulletproof as you might be led to believe. The Kevlar was compromised by the badass embroidering. I'm gonna go hard right.
Malik, we've got company.
I know, but the bird took some damage. Gonna need to patch it up before I can go.
I'll stay and cover you.
Negative. You need to get away from here and find Dr. Savchenko. I'll be fine.
Can't believe that fucking missed.
You'll be a sitting duck.
Ah. I'm starting to lean towards leaving Malik to die. We're not prepared for this fight. I remember on my Kill Everybody, this was even hard to get them before they got the helicopter. I keep calling it a helicopter, and I'm not going to stop. It's not, but... You know what? I'm just gonna leave it. I'm just gonna leave it.
Malik, we've got company.
Because I know it's a really tough fight.
Damage. Gonna need to patch it up before I can go.
I'll stay and cover you.
Well, hang on here. I want to see if I start hostile. So, like, Ghost is irrelevant. I mean, it has to be. They know I fucking came. They shot the thing down. Oh, I pressed F8 again! I could technically use that F8. No, I can't, because I can't go back into, Detroit to stock up. I mean, what would you get, right? It's just Tranquilizer, Pep, and Stun Gun. Those are your tools. Definitely press an F5 right fucking now.
Malik, we've got company.
Yeah, you start
I know,
hostile.
but the bird took some damage. Gonna need to patch it up before I can go.
I'll stay and cover you.
Negative. You need to get away from here and find Dr. Savchenko. I'll be fine.
You'll be a sitting duck.
Maybe, maybe not.
We both went down. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it. It's gonna be way too much work to come out of this with a non-lethal outcome. And then we'll just act surprised. How the fuck did my F5 not go through? We'll just act surprised if Malik is alive in the sequel. And that was the canon ending, because we're gonna leave her. Maybe they give her a sweet, like, augmented wheelchair, because she probably got real fucked up.
Malik, we've got company.
I know, but the bird took some damage. Gonna need to patch it up before I can go.
I'll stay and cover you.
Negative. You need to get away from here and find Dr. Savchenko. I'll be fine.
You'll be a sitting duck.
Maybe, maybe not. But this is your best chance to slip by them unnoticed, and you know it. So get out of here, Jensen.
Kill the bastard!
You out of here yet, spy boy?
Malik?
Just find Vasily. Jensen, keep him safe.
Bye-bye, asshole!
Go to hell.
You bastard! Farida!
Surround him and take him down.
Roger that, sir. He has to be around here.
Yeah, it's just too much trouble. Non-lethal.
Jensen, I've been monitoring comm activity around Hengsha. Bell Tower's looking for you. Hard.
Bastards ambushed us, Pritchard. Malik didn't make it.
Oh, God. I know you might want to get even. But if they see you, if they recognize you, it might be better to stay out of their way.
It's odd. Killed Malik, I was not ready to do that fight. That'd probably take me like an hour to clear that fight, non-lethal. It's the way she goes. Ow! It's my conscience kicking in, maybe.
发生什么事了？
Well, she seems okay.
That is far enough. Get back.
Jensen? Jensen, the World Health Organization is advising all augmented patients to check in with Lim. There's a problem with biochip technology.
The glitches I've been experiencing.
We've all had them. So far, I can't determine why.
You heading to a clinic?
I'm running a few more tests. But since I can't exactly run them on you, and we don't know when you'll be back, you might not want to wait. Up to you.
Hey, I know you. You're the one Bell Tower is looking for. I seen your picture.
You got the wrong guy.
What's it worth to you for me to think so? Be a simple thing for me to yell out. Maybe a few credits to keep my mouth shut, huh?
Here, take it. You're lucky I need to keep a low profile. Otherwise, I may have found a different way to keep you quiet. I still might.
Big words. Might even have meant something if you hadn't paid me first. Meg Warren.
There you go, talking shit again. Look at that. Get my money back.
You aren't supposed to be here.
Well, that's just karma. That's just karma. That is a nice touch, though, that he had the money, because sometimes, you know, in a game, someone will take your money or your item and they won't have it if you kill them. So that was a nice touch.
We've all had them. So far, I can't determine why.
You heading to a clinic?
I'm running a few more tests. But since I can't exactly run them on you, and we don't know when you'll be back, you might not want to wait. Up to you.
Try this. And just because I've played the game before, I do happen to know that we don't want that shit.
You want best in the city? You come to right place. Look on computer and see for yourself.
Kind of want to buy a Praxis, but... Rocket launcher, Jesus. Perfect for killing. He doesn't even have any non-lethal.
Thank you. Come again.
Questions as best we can, but don't get your panties in a bunch if you get hung up on.
Back away, sir. This is none of your business. So rumor has it that Hugh Darrow is going to hold some sort of surprise UN summit in Panchea. Really? I wonder what he's gonna say. All I know is the guys on... Back away, sir. This is none of your business. Come out!
That's fine.
Mr. Jensen, Hugh Darrow here. Please forgive this intrusion, but David assured me of your cooperation and discretion. I find myself in need of some assistance.
I'm listening.
A contact of mine, Meng Yao, is in Hengsha, waiting to fill you in. I'll upload her coordinates now.
潘奇亚正在招人，难道没有好人愿意跟我说话吗？但他们会免费给我安装新装备。
Hello? Oh. Those aren't my friends.
Back off. So rumor has it that Hugh Darrow is going to hold some sort of surprise UN summit.
So I guess it's just Detroit and Hengsha. I suppose the first ASX was just New York and
Mr.
Hong
Jensen,
Kong.
Hugh Darrow here.
No, that's not true. You went
Please
to
forgive
France,
this
too.
intrusion, but David assured me of your cooperation and discretion. I find myself in need of some assistance.
I'm listening.
A contact of mine, Meng Yao, is in Hengsha, waiting to fill you in. I'll upload her coordinates now.
I don't remember this shot.
You buy or sell. I do it all. Look at a computer and see for yourself.
Another again with the fucking ascot. It's like he's in the Merchants Guild. A gassy. He's got some stun shit. Something for everybody. Fun for the whole family. I have computer software come out of my ass though, so that's a no. Buy some stunnies you might never use.
Come back anytime.
You can't get Big Red. This is a big one.
Where are you? American!
How was I supposed to know it was your computer? Oh, once again though. Yeah, the office building was definitely in Montreal, but there was no city sequence there. That's true. Contacts up here, maybe? What a weird city. Hello.
Let's hope he's as good as they say. Mr. Jensen, right? Thank you for your time. I am Meng Yao, an associate of Mr. Darrow's. I'm in charge of one of his divisions here in Hengsha. You come highly recommended.
Really?
Your boss described you as a most precious asset. Apparently, you are very efficient and always get the job done. We could definitely use a man like you for this operation.
Let's hope his confidence is well placed then.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Mr. Darrow doesn't trust just anyone. We need you to help us stop a group of terrorists who are threatening the Panchaea project. It is not an easy task. Are you sure you are up to it?
Okay.
Okay, I'll help out.
Excellent. Here's the situation. It has come to our attention that these terrorists possess highly classified proprietary information about Panchaea. We've been able to convince them to sell it to one of our agents, a man named Lo Fei. The meeting is supposed to take place near the Alice Garden pods in the Daigong district.
And you want me to crash this meeting?
Actually, there will not be a meeting. We are sending you alone to ensure Mr. Fei's safety. The terrorists will not be expecting that, and will have the information with them on a data chip. You have to neutralize all of the sellers and retrieve the chip so you can bring it to me.
I don't get it. If Fei set up the meeting, why risk sending me in his stead? Why doesn't he or even some of your other agents drop in on the sellers and take the chip?
Because Mr. Darrow wants an absolute guarantee that there will be no casualties. We will not play by their rules. We want them arrested and questioned, then properly prosecuted and sentenced. This will require stealth and efficiency. That's why a man with your particular skills will be indispensable.
Anything else I need to know?
The sellers are expecting Mr. Fei and Mr. Fei alone. If they spot you, they will shoot on sight. Need I point out this might make your job a lot harder?
Story of my life.
Don't mind me. People would just do that all the time to save time. Just like jump off an overpass. There's a shortcut to work. The augmented feature. Well, technically, it seems augmented people are very rich, or they get them for occupational reasons. I suppose it'd just be a bunch of trust fund kids doing dopey shit with them. I have to incapacitate all those terrorists. This is gonna scare everybody. Well, Mr. Darrow needs better help, because that was a cakewalk. How'd you do it, Jensen? Well, I just crouched on top of an air conditioner and shot them all with my sleepy time gun. Now I just gotta get into the district without getting caught. Oh, there's Lim. Now we don't want the chip, but I do want to buy some Praxis. I think I'm allowed to cut in line because I'm so important. Preferred customer. Probably got all 10 stamps on my card.
You here for recall? There is problem with the peripheral nerve interface. We fixed with upgraded chip. You want it, yes?
No.
I'll think about it.
Clinic is very busy, but if you want something else, we will service you.
Goddamn right you will. Pay up. I see. Do you have granola? Just a fucking big one.
You're very welcome, sir.
I have not seen a Chinese police officer in quite some time.
You are not a harvester. We have had the occasional problem with them stealing from limb clinics.
What do we have left on the Praxis front? Let's take a peek, see? One plant magistrate. 45% damage reduction. Just don't have a lot of health, though. Just a lot of these perks don't do anything if you never fight. I mean, I could take wall punch. Even though it almost never does anything, it makes a big ruckus. I'll take it. I'm a beef boy. Wall punch.
为什么我们还在这里没有动啊？天啊！
Security guard right there.
医生只有那么多，你觉得他们同时能给几个人做手术呢？这太荒谬了！有点耐心。
Take the stairs down, I think.
不能进去的。
Maybe if some of those people had locked the arms and work acting like they.
Apparently I can also just take a subway. I thought they were physically connected, but I guess it's just traveling between two parts of the city. Yeah, every time I want to punch the wall, there's a guy on the other side, but we bought all the upgrades we need. Oh, hello. Sorry. I was expecting some treasure or someone to talk shit about my Ogmas. What is this for? Just hiding? Jacking off, Nook? You've got a crush on the attendant? It's Chinese subway stations. Think of everything. I need to get up.
You must get that chip back, Mr. Jensen.
Oh, you mean this chip?
I got the chip. The sellers are out cold.
Excellent work. Seems Mr. Darrow was right to trust you. We will send people to take care of the terrorists. Could I see the chip?
Okay.
Here you go.
Ah, perfect. You don't know what this means, Mr. Jensen. Your help has been invaluable. Thank you. Even though this was a favor for Mr. Darrow, he believes you should be duly rewarded. Here is a payment in credits. I'm sure Mr. Darrow will wish to congratulate you himself. Expect to hear from him soon.
Wasn't enough to get that second praxis. I weigh a lot. I'm surprised I don't break that skylight. And I need to get in here. Well, I'm in the fucking perfect spot to clean it up. That didn't seem to hit him. Couldn't see me if they wanted to. Oh no, they woke the one guy up. They could see me because they wanted to. I'm a really bad fucking shot with this thing. Odd restriction to put on it. Because, I mean, you can turn invisible at will. Just an odd little wrinkle to put in your stealth playthroughs, making this gun a piece of shit.
It seems David has a flair for choosing his people, Mr. Jensen. You have done me a great service today.
Glad I could help. I just wish I knew what this was all about.
You never know, Mr. Jensen. One day, you just might.
我刚刚在这里动用真相报，潘奇亚正在招人。不是啦，但他们会免费给我安装新装备。
Oh, I fucking forgot it was locked. The keypad on the door is what makes this a problem.
我刚刚在这里洞里找到了我的票，潘奇
I
亚
want
正
to see
在
what the
招
fuck's
人。
over there, though.
不是啦。
Is someone there?
Oh, I didn't make it. Oh! It's a copycat. Well, there's always another way in. That's what the loading screen said, right?
票，潘奇亚正在招人。
Are you kidding? You want to move to the Arctic?
Maybe I can come in through the top, and just it was locked the first time I was in Hangsha.
如果你放下武器，我才同你说话。不会没完没了的。谢谢你。做完了。一般大家。
How can the Chinese government let Bell Tower get away with this? They're targeting foreigners as if we were criminals or worse.
Someone's missing. Not allowed to go in here? Is that against the law? To your fucking weird gang rules.
You're in the wrong part of town, Lao.
Yep, he's saying it.
Last warning. Next, we take your fancy odds.
Access granted.
It's all cool. We're cool. Everything's cool. Good in the hood. Just want to shoot you in the fucking face. There you go. Generic ammunition upgrade. I'm a little confused on what this is. Like, so is the white circle saying where it's going to go, or like if I pointed at the yellow circle, it's going to hit him?
Got your back. Learn to shoot. I have you.
Dropping that box killed the sleeping fella? Uh-oh. Let's hope not. He's okay. He's just sleeping. Gonna cause a distraction here.
Who's that?
Oh, that guy fucking went from 0 to 60. Started shooting even though he was stunned. I mean, I could stealth in, nuke everything in that keypad.
You're in the wrong part of town, Lao Wai. Go back. No, you're Irma.
Access granted.
Oh my god. Right as I fucking open the door. Oh, I don't want to waste a fucking jug of protein powder on this. Just 6 dudes standing outside a door. This is a noodle scratcher. It'd actually be an easy fight if I was in a killing mood. You just kill them all, but they fucking just... They all investigate each dude. But I mean, I technically don't think I need to ghost this section. I could just not kill them. I guess because they're all augmented, they're better than, like, generic goons. There's me topless and exhausted from quick loading the game. I never take my own advice. They see if they're looking at you.
Is someone there?
The sewer was a lot easier than going through the front door. Holy shit. There are multiple ways in, just like the loading screen said.
Mind-blowing question I
This guy's asleep.
Bro!
Bro!
It's a tight on the scene.
A lot of sleepyheads in their little triad clubhouse.
Hello? Who's there? You're dead man!
Oh, I almost made it. Should have sprinted.
Huh? This is the one.
Can't tell if that's drywall or metal, but they... Nah, it's drywall. They put in their own little barrier.
That's far enough, Guaylo.
Tong.
You disappoint me, Jensen. I thought we were friends. Then my hacker goes missing. You break into my place of business, and you don't even have the manners to knock when you enter a room. A lot of bell tower heavies looking for you. Any reason I don't just turn you over?
Yeah. Vasily Sevchenko.
Never touch the stuff.
You're wearing his arm. GPL device inside it. Let me straight to you.
Scavenged tech. Get you every time. Wrong woman, don't do that, you hear? Sorry to say, the man I got this from wasn't in a position to complain. Bell Tower gave us his corpse a few weeks ago.
Bell Tower? Not Tai Young?
Tai Young's not the one grabbing people off my streets then giving me choice args, so I close my eyes.
Sevchenko had 4 other scientists with him.
I'm not wearing any of them. So maybe they're still alive, and maybe I help you out with this.
Go on.
Bell Tower keeps 2 ships in port. They think nobody notices, but I keep an eye. Every couple of days, one of them loads up in the middle of the night and sails out.
Heading where?
A wise man doesn't ask. I just know the Heizen Su pulls out tonight. And where she make port, I bet you find your scientists.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth or anything, Tong. But why exactly are you telling me this?
Bell Tower been a pain in my ass too long. I think you give them major pain back, plus interest. So, just outside this office, at the far end of the parking lot, level 2, there's a door. It leads to sewers near the port. Not a very pleasant walk, but hey, this is Henshaw.
Bell Tower runs tight security. How do you expect me to get on their ship?
One of my boys will leave a package inside a locker for you in an equipment shed. You find it, we talk, and I tell you what to do next.
I'll be waiting with bated breath, I'm sure.
Is that a ghost for me? Oh, I fucked it up, I guess. What is this? A laser rifle. Looks a little too big. I'll take that, though. Oh yeah, brother.
again to Detroit. We're a handful of people.
Those that really fuck up harvesters, they're all ogged out. My friends, are you a hobo, bell tower super detective, street thug?
Want some friendly advice? Stay away from the bell tower boys patrolling the streets.
Oh, are you a merchant?
By yourself. I do it all. Look at a computer and see for yourself. Come back anytime.
I think we're fine on ammo. No, we're not. I have a single stun dart. Come back, computer.
Everything you want, right here. Come back anytime.
Oh, I took my coat off. That was certainly quite the walk.
So Jesse was puking his guts out this morning. Really? What's up with him? There's some sort of gas leak in the lower level near the equipment shed. Is somebody gonna seal it up?
I'm immune to
They should be
gas.
sending someone soon. I'm just glad I'm not stationed down there.
Did he say there's supposed to be a package or something? Port secure, we'll fucking see about that on level 1. God damn it, fellas. Guess they're depending on physical security at this point as part of their security infrastructure. Because there's multiple layers to it.
Access granted.
Sure something's here. Stop right there!
Oh my, I was just about to throw the box in his fucking face. That was the shotgun blast that did it. Oh well. They got confused when I opened the gate, so we'll just go through that hole in the fence. Ugh, I don't like that. Let's go with the autosave. Me bought the bullets already. Well, tranquilizer darts and stun gun charges. The ghost experience bonus is only awarded when an objective is completed without you being seen by anybody.
So Jesse was puking his guts out this morning. What's up with him? There's some sort of gas leak in the lower level near the equipment shed. Is somebody gonna seal it up? They should be sending someone soon. I'm just glad I'm not stationed down there. Damn, my hearing things.
Stay back. Look at that. It was a non-lethal one and everything.
You sure could teach my boys some tricks, Jensen.
Tong? How did you get this frequency?
Ancient Chinese secret. Now listen. You're going to plant that package in Administrator Wang's office. Put it on the bastard's desk and trigger it. Sound good?
Sounds like I'm doing you a favor. How does it help me?
The explosion should distract the guards. Then you hop in a cargo pod and off you go. But you only got one shot. No turning back once you trigger that thing, you get me?
I got you. Only set it if I'm ready to go.
Oh my god. Right as it fucking... Oh. Ugh. Didn't shoot me, but... Terrible, terrible time when you're running out of energy. It's a long run.
Sounds like someone running.
Sounds like someone running.
I also could have just opened the window. Oops.
You sure could teach my boys some tricks, Jensen.
Tong? How did you get this frequency?
Ancient Chinese secret. Now listen. You're going to plant that package in Administrator Wang's office. Put it on the bastard's desk and trigger it. Sound good?
Sounds like I'm doing you a favor. How does it help me?
The explosion should distract the guards. Then you hop in a cargo pod and off you go. But you only got one shot. No turning back once you trigger that thing, you get me?
I got you.
Access granted.
Only set it if I'm ready to go.
Stop him! Bust him up!
He was just right there. How did I miss you?
Now, before we get in touch with some of our attachés out in Australia, I have to reiterate.
Tell me. Stop right there.
Oh my fucking god.
That's far.
Hello? That sounded like someone opening a keypad. Every fucking time. Trying to be a little stylish here, not fucking sleepy time every person I find. The code to the warehouse balcony hasn't changed. It's still 6555. Sanchez must have made a mistake, but if it doesn't work, call me directly. Handy code. The doors are fucking closed. I didn't make a ruckus.
Access granted.
You sure could teach my boys some tricks, Jensen.
Tong? How did you get this frequency?
Ancient Chinese secret. Now listen. You're going to plant that package in Administrator Wang's office. Put it on the bastard's desk and trigger it. Sound good?
Sounds like I'm doing you a favor. How does it help me?
The explosion should distract the guards. Then you hop in a cargo pod and off you go. But you only got one shot. No turning back once you trigger that thing, you get me?
I got you. Only set it if I'm ready to go.
Hello? I heard you.
Not the safest place for me to be.
Looks like nothing. Back to work.
Right in the bum. That's how they kill racehorses. Should have the code for this. I just need to find Mr. Wang. His office is really over there, huh? So, I mean, I just want to walk over there, but I have to fucking land without giving myself away. I'm sure nobody saw that. Fucking... See, I didn't see that guy. I was about to say the guys on the balcony are shit for not noticing me, but then I got caught, but it wasn't by them, so they are shit on the balcony. Good Overwatch position, idiots. Actually, you know what? I'm out of praxis, but one thing I could buy is the double takedown. That costs 2.
Confused the shit out of me. Yep. Not that we'll ever find out.
Oh, fuck off. What are you doing here? How the fuck did that hit the railing? That's when he fucking kneels down. God, that's when he kneels down. I don't think I can reload the stun gun in time. I mean, you can go double sleepy, but I don't know. Fuck! God. Just poke it out over the railing, Jensen. Oh my god. I think it's probably easier to just reload the... Thought I could stylishly switch guns, but I think we just want to... Nobody knows our little secret. This would have been an even sneakier way in. This is... What a weird desk. Alright, well... Your office makes no sense, but... Are you ready to leave Hengsha Island for good? Because once you place the bomb, there'll be no turning back. Well, this is very fluid and dynamic, rich story.
Shit!
Just bruise one of my ribs, I'll be fine. Not even sure I have bone ribs anymore.
So that distraction wasn't just for me, was it, Tom? Richard, I'm going off the grid for a while. Not sure how long.
Why? What are you up to, Jensen?
Following a lead.
And where exactly is this lead taking you?
You there! Get that cargo, clear the fire! We're pulling out now! Load and secure those pods!
Answer me, Jensen. Where are you going?
Hell if I know, Pritchard. Hell if I know. Pritchard, any chance you're still there?
Jensen, my God. You've been offline for days. Where the hell are you?
I was hoping you'd tell me.
I'm pinging you now. You're in Singapore. Something's wrong, Jensen. I pinged you, and a second later, I lost your GPL signal. It's like you disappeared into a black hole.
Gotta be a jammer.
Well, obviously. If you can find the transmitter and take it offline, I'll be able to track you. And keep you on a tighter leash.
I've got more important things to do than help you keep tabs on me. If Megan and her team are here, there's no time to waste.
How do you know? Walter told me you saw him talking to the Queen. I'm sure she was probably barking orders at him in here. Looks like this show is having A-listers now. Well,
back to storage in case he decides to spring a surprise inspection on us.
Good idea. I've got a possible visual.
This is gonna get spicy.
No one's supposed to be here.
Oh man, I am a professional misser on that fucking stun gun. I mean, just stealth, right? When in doubt, eat a granola bar and just stealth right by.
Something's wrong, Jensen. I pinged you, and a second later, I lost your GPL signal. It's like you disappeared into a black hole.
Gotta be a jammer.
Well, obviously. If you can find the transmitter and take it offline, I'll be able to track you. And keep you.
I've got more important things to do than help you.
Just lying on the ground, blinking up. I have more important things to do. Jensen's SAS augment is at full power, apparently. We'll just step.
Something's wrong, Jensen. I pinged you, and a second later, I lost your GPL signal. It's like you disappeared into a black hole.
Gotta be a jammer.
Well, obviously. If you can find the transmitter and take it offline, I'll be able to track you. And keep you on a tighter leash.
I've got more important things to do than help you keep tabs on me. If Megan and her team are here, there's no time to waste.
My first time moving a box that covered a hole in the fence. Well, I'm sure everyone and their fucking mother will notice me using this computer. They always do.
What?
There it is.
They're a source of disturbance. We know someone's here. Keep looking.
Access granted.
You must have done something, Jensen. 4 of our GPL signals just popped up, including yours. Koss, Colvin, Faraday. I'm not picking up Dr. Reed.
Send me the coordinates you do have. And Pritchard, tell Sarif.
I can't. While you were incommunicado, Mr. Darrow invited him, Bill Taggart, and the UN delegates to Panchea. They're halfway to the Arctic by now.
Great.
Not sure who saw me. Well, I mean, obviously a bad guy. It's not a wall, it's just a fence I'm skulking around behind.
I've got a possible visual.
Oh, yeah, would have been him. That's it. Come a little bit closer for the Q button. Punched him so hard he couldn't even finish the grunt. I think I can make it to that door if it's not locked.
Check your footsteps.
Use the computer so someone can spot me.
High alert, people! We have a possible situation.
Access granted.
Oh, this is a great idea. I'll read this email. Greetings, warrior personnel. I'm writing you for the second time this week in hopes of receiving the requested equipment I outlined in my previous correspondence. As of yet, unidentified saboteur is compromising the integrity of my workstation with his or her blatant disregard for morality and common decency. In what is currently becoming, in what's quickly becoming a recurring event, I have returned to my computer only to find it defiled with pornographic images. These images, depicting humans engaged in gross acts of unnatural copulation with farm animals, is both an affront to my senses and an insult to the time-honored traditions of the agricultural industry, not to mention respectable animal husbandry practices. I only ask that you supply me with access to at least one device for an electronic motion picture acquisition, ideally with both normal and low-light recording capabilities, so that I may catch this purveyor of juvenile delinquency in the act. Your humble charge, Dwayne Crosby. What a fucking weird. Your humble charge. Uh-oh. Well, it's a party in here, of course. I guess this is when you really should leverage the marking people mechanic, which I never do.
Footsteps. Who's there?
You see that? Door open, but no one came through.
These guys seem to have more odds than the super soldiers we fought back in Detroit. SPC O'Connor, the new login information for your computer is as follows. A. O'Connor, password kept. Contact me if you have any questions. Higgins from Bell Tower. These are Bell Tower. Okay. I can't wait to see the look in his face when he sees what I did with the stapler. So I got another request from Drain to have a hidden camera installed in his lab. Should we play along and humor him? He still thinks it's one of the other eggheads in his department that's putting all the farm porn on his PC. Haha, sure. We could even record one of us wearing a lab tech uniform the next time we do it. Can't wait to see the look in his face when he sees what I do with his stapler. SPC O'Connor, the lab Sevchenko was using in the Microgen building has been officially cleaned from top to bottom. No forensic team in the world will be able to find trace materials in there now. Change the door code to 5377 and let admin know they can reassign. Chavez wants me to check something in the Biomecha morgue. Can you send me the access code to shut down the elevator laser grid? It's 2535. Due to the high toxicity of material routinely handled in the compound, no smoking, eating, or drinking is permitted outside of designated safety zones. Failure to comply with Omega Ranch policy and regulations can result in immediate termination. What happened here? Regular radiation biohazard screenings are a requirement. Missing a scheduled urinalysis or radiation checkup is grounds for immediate determination. Hey there, just finished running the test you asked on that Asian girl, subject 521. Sorry to say it looks like an epic fail. I applied the stimulus pattern exactly as prescribed, and even cross-checked it with the Eberhard module, but the BMI you implanted isn't picking up any activity in the cortical neurons. I think you might need to go back to the drawing board on this one. Okay. Whoa. Still haven't made any closure. The lab's below this, but it's just a window. It doesn't... It's the elevator laser grid, but there's no elevator. Oh, it's right here. I'm dumb. There's a tiny chance there's guards in it. Or that might just be so if you set off the laser grid, it gives the guards time to come and catch it. He seems fine. Probably just an upset tummy.
Adam? Adam Jensen? Good grief, lad. What the blazes happened to you?
I made the mistake of surviving. I'm here to get you out, Dr. Faraday.
I told Vasily that Seraph wouldn't stop looking.
Sevchenko's dead, Dr. Faraday. I'm sorry.
I figured as much. One day he was just gone, and they wouldn't say why. We were all afraid, so we just kept to the work. They forced me to create a signal pattern that could broadcast software upgrades directly into a person's implanted circuitry.
Upgrades? That do what?
Whatever instructions have been encoded into them. They said it was to improve efficiency at clinics, but that wouldn't be the only application. Far from it.
Really? What about Dr. Reed? Her GPL signal isn't broadcasting. Do you know where she is?
In the secured zone. You'll never get in there. Too many guards.
A distraction might encourage them to leave the area. Say, an incident in one of the labs?
A bold plan, my boy. But one small incident would never be enough.
No, you're right. But 3 simultaneous accidents might.
I like your style, son. And it just might work if you can get Nia and Eric to agree. But timing them to occur at once, that will be the trick.
I'll worry about the timing. For now, sit tight and wait for my signal.
There's one thing you're forgetting, lad. They can track our GPL signals.
I thought as much. But we have no choice.
There may be something. Vasily wanted to upload a virus onto their security network. Disable their GPL protocols. Eric or Nia might know more about it.
Any idea who's behind this, Doc? The kidnapping, the facility?
Not really. Remarkable considering I've been here 6 months. You would have thought someone would let something slip. But if it doesn't have to do with the research, you don't get a word out of them.
Sounds like the guards are well trained. But what kind of threats were needed to stop the other researchers from talking?
Well, there were threats early on just to get us to work. Of course, Vasily saw right through that. Kept saying they needed us. I suppose in his case, the risk outstripped the return at some point. Damn them.
Dr. Sevchenko probably knew the risks and accepted them.
That he did. Go on, lad. Let's put this plan of yours into action. It's time to teach these wankers a lesson.
I'm still looking for Dr. Koss. I don't suppose you could point me in the right direction.
Eric showed an amazing bit of courage a few weeks back. Slipped a note into one of the project reports, telling me they've got him locked inside a lab on the 3rd floor of the Microgen building. I suspect, though, they'll have cameras and other security devices protecting it. You'll have to be on your guard, son.
Have you seen Nia Colvin lately? I haven't found her yet.
They've done a good job keeping us all separated, but I suspect she'll be in the Microgen building. There's a skywalk connecting the 2 buildings. If you can find it, you won't have to go back outside.
They've been keeping us separated, but he's alone out here. Maybe just nobody likes him.
Gotcha. Just be ready. When you feel your GPL vibrate, set off that distraction.
Understood, lad. But do be careful.
Ooh. For sneaking.
Access granted.
I know you're nervous, Declan, and to be honest, I am too, but Delgado's work centered on the use of electrical signals to evoke emotional responses in the brain. He was targeting the amygdala and hippocampus. H assures me we're not doing that, and I trust him. For reasons I'll explain when I can. Until then, please, don't risk yourself by sending me emails like this one. Stick to research questions only, because you're right. I'm sure they are monitoring every word we type. Megan, I'm getting worried about the signal pattern they got me working on. If it's truly meant to transmit software upgrades to limb patients, why do they want it broadcast wideband across multiple frequencies simultaneously? And what exactly is it going to transmit? I know these wankers probably monitoring every email I send you, but I can't ignore my gut. For some reason, I'm reminded of Delgado's work with electrical stimulation in the brain. Am I wrong to think there's a connection? I think we read that datapad back at the convention center. Declan, my old friend, you were right about the GPL implants. Those bastards are using them to keep track of us. And they'll continue to do so unless we can shut down the tracking and jamming protocols. Feel up to another Engina attack? Because we need to discuss this in person. Now I'll just slip out. I can sneak in through here, too. Nice and quiet. No one will know I was even here. I like that I, with a single punch, somehow strategically severed the rebar.
I've got a possible... Over there! Hold it! Not in sight!
Oh. That'll do it. I guess if a camera sees me, I think I can just go and viz right away. I still don't have closure on if it's this game or Shadowrun with the camera. Well, I know for sure Shadowrun cameras can see from viz. I gotta get the guy, though. I can't get through this door. Even with the code, I don't think I can get through in time. Oh! Fucking went to Dreamland in a hurry. Maybe. I might be able to get through it. The camera doesn't see the body. I think the camera can see bodies, but hopefully it's out of its frustrum. It's not. Fucking Christ. It's because I'm on the computer.
Access granted.
God! Ah! Every fucking time I try to use a computer. The camera saw, but I won't be able to fucking clear that hack in time.
Access granted.
I'd use all my nukes and it still went red. I don't know if we're hostile though.
Get the hell out! This lab is off limits to you people.
Nice to see you too, Dr. Goldman.
What? Wait a second. I know you. You were Seraph's security guy. Way to protect our asses.
Hey, check the attitude, Doc. I nearly died trying to save you.
Oh, and now you're here to take me back. Well, maybe I don't want to go. Maybe I've got more here than I ever had at Seraph.
Would Vasily Savchenko agree with that? They executed him and dumped his body in a ditch.
That's not true.
Believe it. Unless these murderers have you so brainwashed, you don't mind building their toys.
It wasn't a toy. It was a software upgrade that limits functionalities in a biochip. They told me it was for crowd control. Is Vasily really dead? You saw the body?
What was left of it?
Oh my God. I should have listened to him.
Dr. Colvin, I need to free Megan Reed and get everyone else out of here. It means causing simultaneous accidents in 3 labs.
Declan and Eric. Of course. Interesting idea, Mr. Jensen. Ambitious, but risky. The timing will be critical.
I'll coordinate the attack. But you understand that this could all backfire.
I'm no shrinking violet, Mr. Jensen, but there may be another issue.
The GPL tracker, I know. I also know about the virus Dr. Savchenko developed. The one meant to interfere with their security.
One step ahead. Just like Vasily. It's a good plan. However, I don't have the virus program. Perhaps you should check with Declan or Eric.
Dr. Colvin, I need to know I can trust you. You seemed pretty happy to be here until I told you about Dr. Savchenko.
It's been 6 months, Mr. Jensen. Not long for you, perhaps, but how long can a person live in constant fear? Once they took us out of isolation, it just seemed easier to concentrate on the work.
Did all of you feel that way?
Vasily didn't. Maybe not Declan either, but the work we do here, the discussions, and the theories. I thought Seraph's projects were far-reaching, but the experiments I've seen going on here, it's the kind of stuff DARPA dreams up every day.
Only without governmental oversight keeping you in line.
I suppose I'm just a typical scientist to you, right, Mr. Jensen? Blindly pushing boundaries? No care for who's footing the bill or how our discoveries get made?
We all have to live with ourselves at the end of the day, Dr. Colvin.
You're right, of course. But were things so different in Detroit? We all know where those Seraph contracts came from, don't we? You asked me if you could trust me. You can. But you better get on with this.
I haven't yet located Eric Koss, Dr. Colvin. Do you know where they're keeping him?
He's working in a lab on the 3rd floor. There's an elevator that might get you there. It's on the 2nd floor, though, and I heard the guards say something about that floor being shut off. But then again, with those neuro enhancements of yours, you might find a way to get into it.
Like pressing the button?
I will. In the meantime, stay tuned for the signal. You'll feel a vibration in your GPL. That'll be the time to set off the distraction.
I'll be ready. And I'm sorry about what I said.
Oh, this would have been way easier. I'm on the 2nd floor. Why did she point out the elevator was on the 2nd floor? I'm on the 2nd floor.
Did you hear footsteps? I do not have a confirmation yet!
Hostile in the area. Keep searching.
That's the elevator. but I can get in if I bust this wall down. Interesting lights. Maybe the glass diffuses it.
I have a hostile in the area.
There we go. Nice and quiet. Well, well, well. Another elevator. I guess they could just come in because I put a hole in the wall, but... Make a little fort so they can't see me in here. Brilliant. Keep it cool, ladies. Just passing through. That was quick. Hello.
What do you want? I told you people not to barge in here. Wasn't the new biochip design enough?
Dr. Koss, I'm here to get you out.
Jensen? From Sarif? But we were told we'd been written off.
Not exactly.
Listen, Jensen. They forced me to work for them. I didn't want to create the new biochip, especially since it was based on Sarif's research, but they didn't give me a choice.
No one doubts your loyalty, Dr. Koss. Do you know what they plan to do with this new biochip?
I'm not sure. They said something about having Tai Young Medical produce it and distribute it through LIM, but I can't be sure.
I've already been in touch with Colvin and Faraday, and we've come up with a plan. If the three of you set off simultaneous explosions in your labs, it might allow me to access the secured area and find Megan. Then we all get out of here.
Isn't that a little risky? Besides, how will we coordinate these accidents? It's impossible.
Maybe not. But it's that or staying here and eventually ending up like Dr. Savchenko.
They killed him, didn't they? He kept provoking them, coming up with these wild escape plans. They try to keep us apart as much as possible now. All right, Mr. Jensen. I'm with you. What's our next move?
Listen, Dr. Koss. Dr. Savchenko had a plan to neutralize the GPL tracker.
Yes, he wanted to upload a viral program onto the security control computer to scramble all of their equipment. He gave me a copy in case anything happened to him. Here, I never had the courage to use it. Besides, we had nowhere to go.
Dr. Koss, the bioship you mentioned was based on Sarif studies?
Yes, I believe so. At first I thought it was merely convergent research, but I've worked with Dr. Reed long enough to recognize her handiwork. Besides, I had been working on something similar back in Detroit.
And your knowledge of it made you invaluable here.
At least to a certain extent, it probably helped us all stay alive. But now with Dr. Shevchenko, I guess we've all become expendable. Except for Dr. Reed, I suppose.
Why do you say that?
It's more of a general feeling, I guess. Back in Detroit, we all realized that we were on the verge of something groundbreaking. And here, well, everyone seems to view her research as crucial in some way.
That might explain why she's being held in a secured area.
Possibly. I'm just glad we're going home. It's kind of hard to believe.
The computer I need to upload this to, where's it located?
Vasily mentioned a tunnel near the back of the compound. I think it leads to the restricted area's security terminals, but, well, I've never used it myself. I wish I could be more helpful, or even go with you. But...
Okay. Later, Gator.
Stay put, Dr. Koss. Once I upload this virus, you'll have to do your part. When you feel a vibration from your GPL, that's the signal to set off the explosion.
I'll wait, Mr. Jensen. But hurry.
Getting things done. Probably want to just slink back out to where we met Faraday. He likes to use the word wankers, but he didn't sound British.
Did you hear footsteps?
know if we'll be able to slip out. I got out somehow. World Health Organization. Just in a pond, facing into the facility in the wilderness. That's cool, just so I know where we are. Robot got a little suspicious about that one, unfortunately. I think I fucked it up. I think I set off like a soft security alarm. Even though they're not hostile. No. Oh, I should have just turned. I had a fucking feeling they'd hose me there with that computer. Oh, I got a ghost.
Pritchard, are you still tracking the scientists?
Of course.
Simulate feedback along that route. Make it strong enough to vibrate their implants. They have to feel it.
A signal, eh? Not bad, Jensen. I'm sending it now.
Access granted.
Apparently robots can hear things. My fault for sprinting. Bullets. The fuck is the point of this room? This is where our naked muscle men flex?
Your tenacity, Adam Jensen, is really quite irritating. We'd like you to stop now.
I'm afraid I can't, Zhao. You see, I figured it out. I know what you and your conspiracy buddies are planning.
Do you? How clever.
A new biochip. A software upgrade that limits what augmentations can do. You're creating a kill switch. You kidnapped Megan Reed's team to do it, and you're seizing control of the market to ensure it gets distributed. All because you're afraid of people like me. Augmented people, with the power to resist you.
No one's afraid of you, Mr. Jensen. All your blundering around and childish interference hasn't stopped a thing. Tell me, have you been to a limb clinic lately?
Just to buy Praxis action.
Let me guess. That was supposed to shut me down, right? Leave me broken and begging.
The Augs were recalled. You should be offline.
Women never fail to underestimate men.
You should have stayed dead, Jensen.
I've got my Typhoons. F2's such an awkward button, though. Good aim. I don't know if I can get to him in time. I suppose I could just take cover. Oh! Thought it would autosave right as the fight started. Ugh. Got him. Take that, you stupid boss fight.
Finish it.
Not until you tell me where Megan is.
You've lost her, Jensen. Men like us, we never get back the things we love.
Another flawless boss fight. I'm at 3 Praxis now. Plasma capsules, $1,000. I'd probably sell that. I mean, there must be another town. Because just fucking multiple giant jugs of just protein powder under my arm. Where's Megan? I'm keeping it on principle.
Jaren, is that you?
Not exactly.
Adam? Oh my god, Adam! It's you. You're hurt. What happened?
What happened to you? I risked my life for you, Megan. I came halfway around the world, and for what?
It's not what you think.
Are you part of this?
No! No, Adam, I swear it! The kidnapping was real. The attack on Seraph Industries, they came after me. They wanted my research.
And when did you decide they could have it?
It didn't happen like that. I wanted to tell you, but I couldn't. I couldn't! And then David said we had to use it. We owed it to mankind.
David? What are you talking about?
My great discovery. The genetic framework I found that makes it easier for living tissue to bond with implants. I found it. In you, Adam. I used your DNA. I wanted to tell you, I swear. But David convinced me what it could mean for mankind. How much better off we could all be. It took Hugh to make me see how wrong I was.
Hugh? Hugh Darrow.
He owns this facility. After Namir brought us here...
Richard! Patch me into Seraph, now!
Adam, please! He was only pretending to work with Tai Young and the others. He found out what they were planning to do and told them he would help. But only to make sure they never succeeded. Their control signal won't work.
Thank you, David. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Sarif here has asked me to show the world how human enhancement technology can change it. After careful deliberation, I've decided I must do exactly that. Forgive me.
modified the control signal. Anyone with the new biochip will be affected. You never said anything about this.
I'm going back for the scientists.
No, Adam! I know the complex better than you. I'll find them. There's a hangar bay through there. Get to its control room and retract the roof. Clear a path for us.
Good thing I didn't get that chip. I remember that you got fucking with that chip, so. Might have actually made that boss fight a lot harder. Maybe not, though. Maybe it would have just fucked up her HUD and I would just eat the granola bars anyway. Oh, that was easy. Oh, wait. That guy's got to go to the bathroom, I think. Oh, nope. Sorry. They're freaking out because of the chip. How convenient. None of those scientists are augmented.
I'm getting my team out of here. You have to go to Panchaea and stop Hugh.
You and I aren't done with this, Megan.
I know how it looks, but you have to stop the broadcast. I think it's causing the new biochips to overstimulate the vagus nerve, creating terrifying hallucinations.
You mean it's driving augmented people insane?
Yes, and it's up to you to stop it. Use the Leo shuttle. It will take you to Panchaea. Good luck, Adam.
Let's get to Panchaea, and then we can wrap it up for the night, I think.
Here! They can't be! Hey! Hey!
Secure bunk. You know what? We'll just eat that one hostile. I don't want to redo that boss fight and watch those cutscenes.
Automated systems online. Darrow sequence 1, code 1, 1A, preset and ready to engage. Suborbital trajectory plotted. Destination Panchaea. Begin countdown, Mr. Darrow.
On the end.
Begin countdown.
Code 000. Confirm 0. Countdown commencing.
There we go. This is probably safe.
Stand by for liftoff. Electrodynamic launch assist sequence commencing. That's probably fine. That's probably fine. I think Panchaea is the end of the game, though, so we'll wrap it up here. And when I'm back next time, that should be the end of this one. That should be the end of Deus Ex Human Revolution. We find a place to hide here.
Jensen! Jensen, can you read me?
Barely. I've reached Panchaea, Pritchard. Any word from Sarah for the UN delegates?
Nothing. The installation went into lockdown shortly after Darrow gave his speech. I can't tell if anyone's even alive. And the signal's still broadcasting.
Meaning no one's safe till I get in there and shut it down.
You'll have to disengage the lockdown first. Look for a master control panel at the top of the tower.
We'll worry about that next time, because like I said, I think we're very close to the end. Didn't save Malik, I suppose, is my one regret, but it probably would have taken the whole night to just bang her head against that and save her. I don't know what the canon ending is. I'm guessing that she's supposed to live, but I was not prepared for that encounter, so we let her die. Other than that, things went pretty well. If you ignore the rampant F8ing. But we beat the shit out of the boss. I think that was the last boss. I don't know if there's a final boss or if it's just like a moral dilemma and I have to choose my ending. Or if I have to fight one more guy. I can't recall. But these will all be problems for next time. So thanks for coming out to watch, and I hope to see you next time with the end of our playthrough. So until then.